Hello viewers, welcome to India Today. This is Maruti Acharya and today I am here to review the latest Telugu film which has been creating quite some buzz, Little Hearts. This is not a trend-setting film like either Shiva or Happy Days for me, but it is definitely a joyful nostalgia ride to the way they called it in the film pre-Geo era. But the beauty of the film lies in, just like how the title suggests, everything is little. Nothing gets too much, nothing gets too hard hitting. It is just a breezy little ride onto a nostalgia trip. Before getting into the detailed review, we recently interviewed actor Teja Sajja. Mirai is releasing on September 12th. The interview will be on the channel and also the link will be provided in the description. Do not miss to check that out as well. Now getting into the details, what worked for me in the film? First thing that really worked for me in the film is world building and characterizations. Lot of films which bank on nostalgia, especially recently if you look at the trend, right? It is usually memes, meme references or pop culture references, picking all the moments that are actually resonating with the people and trying to integrate them, sometimes forced, sometimes organic, but that seems to be the trend. But Little Hearts here, despite of it having some memes and pop culture references here and there like Bahubali and a lot of other stuff, still takes a different route in creating a world, an atmosphere and interesting characters which are grounded and relatable, which will definitely make you feel like you are going back to that phase of your life and you're revisiting those moments and you relate to the characters. Oh, I've did this, I've did that. Oh, I know somebody who was like this, I know somebody who was like that, I had a friend like this. So throughout the movie it is grounded and relatable, starting from cute moments that are sprinkled in the film, like going to internet cafes, which was our thing, to playing GTA Vice City with cheat codes. These kind of cute and beautiful moments, and how Bahubali was integrated into the film was also really impressive, because I was in my intermediate when Bahubali released, so I also can relate more to the film because of the personal conversations that I had, and which the movie also kind of touches upon, which was really interesting. Despite of the movie having so many references and nostalgic value, it doesn't seem like it is a tick box of list of things that people can relate to. It is very beautifully organically integrated, because the creation of the world, whether it is dialogue, whether it's the setup, starting from the room that is designed for Akhil's character, which is played by Mouli, to everything which makes this movie more special. Second thing that really worked for me is performances. Mouli, as usual, is in his element, a YouTuber turned actor. Kudos to him. Actor Rajeev Kanakala also did a phenomenal performance as this aggressive, very opinionated father, but also cute and soft inside. Beautiful performance, especially the banter conversations between Akhil and his father really work. But what came out of surprise for me is a set piece between Shivani Nagaram's character Katyayani and her father, who is a doctor, about a happy birthday video. I will not give you much spoilers, but that episode is going to stay with me for a very long time. A beautifully executed episode, and everybody's performance in that episode especially really stood out. But the show stealer of the film is undoubtedly Akhil's friend Madhu, Uncle Madhu, which is played by Jai Krishna. Brilliant performance, whether it is his dialogue delivery, performance. There's a scene where Akhil is telling his friend to go approach Katyayani and asking him not to beg. That, again, not to give much spoilers, but for the people who watched it, you might understand. That's a very beautifully, you can see the tenderness, softness, innocence, and also that rage that most of the people had to do something or achieve something or get something done. That kind of attitude, but also the softness, the tension, the stress of the initial phases of love. Beautifully captured scene. These kind of moments, little moments in the film, hooked together properly, is what makes this film definitely special. Technical departments also, whether it is drone shots or the intimate shots, cinematography, kudos. But with music, it is not a standout album or a standout music piece, but it definitely complements and elevates the existing scenes. Now coming to the things that could have been a little better, I personally felt the climax was rushed a little too much, because a lot of elements, the movie was going in a certain pace, especially in the second half. It was kind of going very slow and repetitive, which I will get to that. But especially the last 10 minutes of the climax feels very rushed, with a lot of elements induced into it. A little maturity in handling that would have been appreciated. The second thing that could have been a little better in the film is editing, especially in the second half. If you take it as a story, it is movements put together on a very simple subject. So when the subject is simple, after a point, even though the movements are working, they are funny, there is a good possibility of them feeling a little repetitive, which definitely happened with me in the second half, because actively the story is not progressing anywhere because the story is pretty small. The moments are good. I'm not denying there were some beautiful moments, there's some laugh out loud moments, but overall those moments could have been cut down maybe and made the edit a little tighter and crisper so that the movie would have landed more with much more impact. Overall, debutant Sai Marthan definitely achieved something which is really good in taking audience in a joyful emotional ride and not getting too involved into the emotions, because there are some scenes, especially confrontation scenes between whether it is Katyayani and her father or whether it is Akhil and his father, and also who are from Sainik Puri just like me. Again, if you are from Sainik Puri and watching the film, like, share and subscribe. And also, how are you doing? There is a Bommarilu movement on paper written, but it is director's choice which is visible throughout the film to take everything light-hearted, which was refreshing. So for the nostalgia, for the comedy, for the emotion, for the light-heartedness, it is definitely a popcorn flick that you can go watch it with your family. What do you think about Little Hearts? Mention your opinion in the comments below. And like I mentioned, Teja Sajja's interview is also on the channel. Do not miss to check that out as well. And if you are missing out on any reviews, reactions, we are a little late, I know, with Little Hearts also, but we will make sure we will be there. There is a dialogue of Pawan Kalyan, right? Konisal Ravadam late avachemo gani Ravadam matram pakka. This is how we function. So what do you think? Mention that also in the comments below. With that, this is Maruti Acharya and you're watching India Today.